Grayman is supported by Patreon. Donate now and receive special early access. Hello everybody, I am the Grayman and welcome back to Dream Daddy. So, just had a surprisingly successful penguin-themed date with Hugo. Think I'm finally going to have a date with Craig, because I seem to know him the best. So, let's not waste any time, let's just do it. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor. Let's catch up like old times. Couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. I think for a moment. This could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Glad I have a wooden desk. Yo, Amanda Panda! I need a hand up with something! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. She's gonna find the Zodiac Killer if it kills her. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. And mine are world domination. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. World domination through dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you brought me all that gear and then you took me in my first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this! Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. And Amanda apparently just teleported onto the screen. Did you guys see that glitch right there? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. You know that I nourish myself on the tears of the downtrodden father. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Jumping Jack Flapjack. Don't understand why that single by the Rolling Stones never caught on. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? Oh. Choke up on the bat, Miranda! Choke that bat like it owes you money! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that balls are relatively hard, despite their name. Yeah, I love to play with Craig's hard balls. Give it a shot, it's cathartic. Leave it all out on the field, Miranda! If you want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it! Bleed! Who I assume it to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. The attitude isn't gonna bring Amanda to D1. Dad, please don't fight any other dads while we're out here. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Kegstand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Well, as we established, there is no crying in baseball. Let what go, I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See? It's a completely justifiable fear! The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, strange to think how this is the one guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. Well, if nothing else, he's clearly good at multitasking. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistful of grass. He's taking my old softball strategy. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, 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 no! I close my eyes and brace for impact! I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda! I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Screw you, kiss my ass, kiss his ass. Happy Hanukkah. Great job, everyone! We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man! Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel yet? Got Thing 1 and Thing 2 here. Hello. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I like to take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad and I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. That seems to be the catchphrase of this game. Also, River looks completely bored right now. Great, bro. I just got a couple more things to clean up and then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration would we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. All right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course, I'd love it if your bro came. You guys can't see this right now, but it is literally so hot in this room. I am wiping sweat off of my face while I record this episode. I literally never thought I would be doing this during a Let's Play. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? That's what I ask myself every day. Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside us. We never turned into toxic Avengers, though. I'm very sad about that. The kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Man and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizza. Ah, they had the middle school cafeteria special. How lovely. Hey, give me a pizza that. It's my cheat day. I'm totally okay eating it. I'm just kidding. I'm eating strictly salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig, as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Man and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Yeah, he gets it from 45-degree angles, 90-degree angles. Don't even get me started on 180s. Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Everybody, including the baby, looks equally unimpressed right now with the flirting. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Tag team with Amanda. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. Look, with a capital. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone's tonight if you're not doing anything. Wanna have an adult sleepover? Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself in River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to go grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine! I swear to God if we have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. And apparently has an iron stomach. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Ariana's dad is gonna get served right now. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. I skipped leg day. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Dirty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coins on pinball? You know it! Matt and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. She's got crazy flippin' fingers, never tilts at all. That deaf, dumb, and blind girl sure plays a mean pinball. You're friends with Craig, right? Amanda from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. That's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, honestly, I don't know if I could say... Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. What? You stone harpy. I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. I'm starting to sound like John Malkovich. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we'll be stuck here for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. He's gonna be sleeping on the couch in his own house? Couldn't he just go to his bedroom? Ah, never mind. I hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's finally good to get you all to myself for a second. Well, almost to myself. Let the baby watch. That's my fetish. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? It might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those are some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro, trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had to spend trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Ask about the business. Oh, I'm just getting easy points at this rate. So you run a business now? Yep. We sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand and while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. Ask about coaching softball. Like, seriously, Craig is so easy in every sense of the word. So if softball coached the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? Finally, 7 episodes in and we're talking about thrusting in this game. I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. Everybody remembers the softball riots of 2017. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
I don't know.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Hey, it's nice out here. Quiet. It's my own personal field of dreams. I built it. Will you come? Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ, Janet. Damn it, Janet, I don't want you. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, that wasn't nearly as bad. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh.
Peace and quiet. That hot, hot silence. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Sunday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's just no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear ya. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Those kids love you. And to add to that, whole team loves you. I think you've got this dad thing down right. Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball, and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude! Craig runs over to me. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey.
You would be so lucky. You probably don't teach the more advanced techniques to the little leaguers, but Babe Ruth used to catch baseballs with his teeth all the time. I still got it. Heh, maybe they'll learn in high school. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Things are so... You get older and life just gets in the way, you know? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. The helicopter kept flying overhead and saying, "A new life awaits you in the off-world colonies." But the other side of the fence was a parking lot, and there were a bunch of cops were parked. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. It was like sitting through an episode of Big Bang Theory. I never want to go through that again. We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug. Or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. River is just in the middle of us like... I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 jogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. I'm gonna do the Miss Piggy cry voice again. You did this with your good heart. She pats me on the back. How's your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? Absolutely horrible. Never face your fears and go through life terrified. I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Fuck you, hay! Alright, I got an A rank on that too. I am firing on all cylinders with this dad dating. Thanks a lot for you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I am gonna gear up for another hot date in the next episode. See you then!